Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, your boy Andy has started going outside and saying hello to women again for the first time in literally years. Literally years. I will tell you a little bit about that in a second, but first, I have been playing my handpan and I don't think I'm very good at it, but maybe I can bang it a little bit and play some tunes for you and see how this goes. It's fun. It's fun. I wouldn't say I'm very good at it, but it's a lot of fun. It's very heavy. Let's talk about the cool stories that you all came here for. So, you guys and girls know that I was with my partner Imi for about 7 years, and we were in an open relationship, but she wasn't always comfortable with me talking to other women. In fact, I didn't really do that for the last 5 years of our relationship. We would only date women together, and we had some beautiful connections. We met some wonderful people. We had some pretty wild and sexy threesomes. But she wasn't always really comfortable with the idea of me dating or sleeping with people outside of her, so I just never really did it. And it was obviously part of the reason why we decided to go separate ways. I'm just someone that wants open relationships and non monogamy. She's someone that wants monogamy. So I never really talked to women. And the last couple of days, I've been outside. There's plenty of beautiful, wonderful women out there. And I've thought to myself and asked myself the question, would I like to start saying hello to some of them? And I don't know, something clicked with me the other day. I was walking past this woman and she looked into my eyes, like directly into my eyes as we were walking past each other. And she gave me the world's most beautiful, big, amazing smile. And I walked past her, I kind of smiled back, and something just clicked in my head. And I was like, Andy, the universe has given you a sign, my friend. If you're ever going to just start talking to women again, this is the opportunity. So I turned around, I kind of jogged after her, and I said, hey, excuse me. You have such a beautiful smile. And she just smiled at me again, even bigger. And I was like, I don't know if you're single. Like, are you single? Do you want to grab a coffee sometime? And she was like, I'm actually seeing someone, but thank you. Thank you for saying this to me. And I was like, no, thank you for the smile. You just gave me this smile. And she walked away. We said goodbye. And I had nothing but gratitude in my heart. This woman just made my day a little brighter, a little better by smiling at me. And where I live is a beautiful place close to the beach called the Gold Coast. And a lot of people smile here. So I am so grateful for every single person that gets to smile at me or that I receive a smile from. And I felt honored that I got to stop this woman and tell her that her smile made my day a little brighter. And then a couple of days, or the next day actually, 2 days later, sorry, this morning, I went for a little walk and I had no intention of talking to anyone. I had no plans to talk to any people. In fact, I was feeling kind of a little bit low or a little bit inside my own head. I didn't really feel like talking to anyone. But I was walking along the beach and seeing a few people, and I just smiled at some people and said hello to some people, some men, some women. I don't really care who I talk to. I just like talking to people. I'm kind of a very social person these days. And then I was walking past this cafe, and there was this cute woman sitting there, and I just kind of glanced at her and, keep walking. And then she looks up at me, and she's just looking directly into my eyes. And she had the most amazing deep blue eyes. And I just stopped. I couldn't help it. I stopped right there and I was just gazing into her eyes. And I don't know, I found myself sitting down at the table next to her. And I was like, I know this is random or whatever, but you have the most beautiful eyes. And she smiled and she looked into my eyes. We kind of didn't break eye contact. And she said, you have the most beautiful eyes. And I was like, holy shit, stop. I'm falling in love. I said, are you single? She said, I'm actually engaged right now. And I said, I love that. I hope that you guys have the most beautiful marriage. I hope you have the most incredible wedding. And she was so over the moon. She was like, thank you. That means so much to me. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for saying that. And I was like, I hope you have a beautiful day as well. And I kind of stood up and she was like, thank you. Thank you for this. She was really, really, really over the moon. She was like, thank you for this. And so I got to make her day a little brighter and my day a little brighter. I then went for a little walk along the beach, and there were a few women that I just said hello to and told them that they were cute. A few guys that I said hello to and asked them if they were having a nice day and talked for a little bit. And a couple of the women have husbands and boyfriends. So I said, I hope you guys have a beautiful relationship. And I got nothing but gratitude this morning. I think I talked to I don't know, 7 or 8 people. And all of them were grateful and lovely and kind to me, maybe because I was nice to them, but holy shit, it was beautiful. And then there's this very cute girl sitting down on the beach, and I kind of just walked past her and I was like, she's really cute. What if I just say hello? And so I sat down next to her and I was just like, hi, you're really cute. And I wanted to say hello. Like, I don't know if you're single. And she was single. She was French. She didn't really speak English. So we tried to have this broken sort of conversation that was very beautiful, but a bit of a struggle. And I said, like, I'd love to take you out for a drink sometime and see if we like each other, if that's something you're open to. And she didn't really know what I meant. And so then I said, like, a date. Like, we go on date. Like, you pretty, we go on date. And she was like, I can't. Like, I'm seeing my sister. And I was like, no. I mean, like, later. Like, later we go on date. And I think she understood what I meant because she gave me her phone number and she's been responsive. And I told her that, I'd love to connect with her and see if we have chemistry on a date. And I think she knows what I'm saying. And then I, start walking back home after all of these beautiful connections with my fellow human beings. And I'm just about home and I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. I'm, been walking around for a little while. And in all of that time, by the way, I had been coaching, my coaching clients. One of the things that I do in my coaching program is I will grab my phone, I'll go into the recording app and I'll just talk. I'll just talk into my phone. Like, if anyone ever sees me in public, this is how I usually look. I'm just like talking to my phone like this and coaching my people and giving them some love. And sometimes I do voice messages for my friends and all of that. So I was walking around doing that, having a beautiful day, but I was ready to go home. And so I'm almost home. And this girl is just walking towards me. And she is absolutely my type, unbelievably my type. She has tattoos. She's got like a nose piercing and some other piercings. And she had kind of this like, I want to say this like bad bitch energy or this like boss bitch energy, or you might say like resting bitch face. She had that look and she kind of glanced at me. And as she glanced into my eyes, I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Like, her eyes are so pretty. And I walked past her and I was literally like this when I was in the middle of doing a voice message for one of my coaching clients or one of my friends or something. And I walked past her and I literally said, there's probably a recording somewhere actually of me. Actually, I probably have the recording. Maybe I could splice this in. I'm walking past this cafe. Actually, as I'm saying this, there's another cute girl. I kind of want to interrupt this and go talk to her. We'll see. Nah, I'm okay. Fuck, man. What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm gonna... fuck it, man. I'm gonna go after her. This is funny, isn't it? And needless to say, I talked to this woman and she was amazing. And maybe I will just let you listen to the audio recording, the voice message that I sent my friend Ravi immediately after I finished talking to this woman, because I think this captures exactly how I felt. Oh my fucking God, Ravi. Oh my fucking God, Ravi. Ravi. So you know how I just ended that voice message? I mean, I think I sent it to you. I think I sent you a really short voice message and I was like, hey man, there's a girl. I'm not going to talk to her. Oh, fuck it. I'll go talk to her. Dude, I'm so glad I talked to her. Dude, we just spent like 10 minutes walking. I walked her all the way to her work. She's like so fucking pretty, bro. Oh my God. She's so interesting. So cool. She had this like boss bitch face. Like, you know, when a girl has a face where it's like, I'm unapproachable. Like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Dude. As soon as I talked to her, she fucking melted. She was like, oh my God, you're so sweet. Like, stop. Like, I'm blushing. And I was like, are you single? And she's like, I am. Like, oh my God, stop. Don't ask me that. Like, oh my God. Like, and I was like, girl, stop it. Like, you're making me fall in love with you. Like, you stop. Dude, we just talked for like 10 minutes. I walked out all the way to work. This is what this shit's about. I got her phone number, by the way, if that's not clear. Oh, and dude, the best part. We're standing there at the pedestrian crossing and she's just talking to me. And I interrupted and I was like, hey, I know this is like wildly fucking inappropriate or whatever, but like, I so badly want to kiss you right now. And she blushed and she's like, maybe not right now. And I was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I was trying really hard to be professional and listen to you, but you're just too pretty. I couldn't concentrate. And she's like, stop. You're so sweet. Like, fuck, bro. Fucking hell, man. I'm so glad that I'm doing this shit again. I have missed this, brother. I have missed the honesty of this. It is just so honest to say to a woman, I find you pretty. So fucking honest. So yeah, you can tell I was a little bit excited. This girl was wonderful. She was amazing. The connection we had was just really cool. And, I sent her a message. We will see if she replies at the time of recording. She's at work, so I don't know if she'll reply, but I'm just so grateful. And I'm going to send her a message and say, hey, here's roughly what I'm looking for. I'm into non monogamy. I sleep with multiple people at a time, looking for something casual, but if you're looking for that, I would love that. And if you're not, I would like to just be friends because she was such a cool, interesting person. And I'm just grateful. I sit here in front of all of you with just beauty and gratitude towards the fact that I can walk up to strangers, complete and utter strangers, and just say hello to my fellow human beings. And with some of them, I mean, so far it's been literally all of them. I think I've talked to maybe 12 or so women in the last 2 days. All the ones that have boyfriends and husbands tell me they're grateful that I talked to them because they say, I wish you well. I hope you and your husband have a beautiful relationship. Thank you for talking with me for the last 30 seconds. Like, I hope you have a great day. And I can connect with my fellow human beings, even just in that brief little moment. And my mindset, I've talked about this a lot on this channel. My mindset with everyone that I walk up to, whether it's a man that I'm just saying hello to, or a couple that I'm saying, hello to, or whatever, or a woman that I'm saying how you're cute to, I don't care. But every person that I walk up to, my mindset is I want to leave this person a little better than I found them. I want to see if there's something I can give them, if there's some way I can make their day a little brighter in just any even small, seemingly insignificant way. And then by extension, as I give to them, I receive in return. And so that's kind of my mindset. That's all I'm doing. This shit isn't complicated. You don't need fancy, amazing fucking pickup lines or anything like that. In fact, this woman, the most recent one that I just talked about there, the one that I hit on and we talked for like 10 minutes and I got her phone number, she said to me multiple times, wow, you're so smooth. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm so nervous right now. I told her like twice, I'm so nervous right now. And I'm like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. You're just really pretty and I kind of like you and I don't really care what happens after this. I just like this little moment in time that we get to share that. And she was blushing and she was so adorable. She kept blushing every time I told her that she was pretty. When I told her that I wanted to kiss her, she blushed so hard. Like, I get to connect with my fellow human beings by just walking up to them and telling them the goddamn truth. I think you're pretty. I think you have a beautiful smile. I think you have nice eyes. I think you're interesting. And I think we often go out there outside and we think we can't say these things to our fellow human beings. We think that they're wrong or you're being creepy or you're being weird. In fact, she, the most recent girl that I just talked to just there, she specifically said, guys never do this anymore. And I was like, yeah, guys just get shamed for this and we're just a bit worried and we're worried about being creepy and we're worried about upsetting you and we get told that it's bad. And, to be fair, women get told that it's bad to talk to too many guys and you're a slut and all of that. And we talked about that for a little bit. And she was like, that's silly. Like, I like this. I like that you told me this, And I've said this before, so many women are not on dating apps. In fact, the majority of women are not on dating apps. There is a bigger percentage of women not on dating apps, like single women, compared to women who are on dating apps. And so you actually have more of a chance of meeting people outside. And plus, also, a lot of women are on dating apps, but they just fucking don't feel like they can connect with someone because it's not the same. Like, the dating app is there to serve the purpose of you meet people and then you get them on a date ASAP to see if you have chemistry. The dating app is like a very efficient way of getting people on a date to see if you have chemistry. But when you talk to someone in person, you immediately know if you have chemistry. It's beautiful. And I like both, by the way. I love dating apps. I think they serve such a beautiful purpose, particularly for those of us who are a little bit insecure or shy. I'm one of those people, believe it or not. People who are a little bit shy love dating apps. But you can also go outside and talk to people. They're your fellow human beings. They're not that scary. I just told you, I've hit on like 12 women. I mean, if we want to call it hitting on them, that's kind of a weird term to me. It's more like I just told them that they're pretty. I tell them that they're interesting. I say hi. I tell them they have a nice smile. I say I like their style. Like, I'm just talking. They're just human beings. Like, they're not weird creatures that you need to hit on or have smooth pickup lines or any of that. I just told this woman twice, I'm so nervous right now. That's not smooth. And what does she say to me? She said, wow, you're so smooth. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm nervous. But embrace that, guys. These are your fellow human beings. They're not scary. And for any women listening, you are allowed to talk to men, for fuck's sakes. Women, if you ever learn anything from this channel, I'm trying to impart a lot of stuff to you, but like one of the things is like, you are allowed to talk to guys. They would fucking love you for it. You don't have to be smooth. You can be awkward. You can be weird. You're allowed to just say like, hi, hello, like, what are you doing today? Like, hi. You're allowed to, if you want to be extra brave, tell them, I think you have a nice smile. I think you're really handsome. You want to be crazy brave? Ask them if they're single and then go from there. And they'll probably make a move on you. If you say, are you single? And he's single, he's probably going to make a move on you unless he's really insecure or shy. And I've been there. That's okay. But like, guys and girls, these are our fellow human beings out there. They're not scary. I just had the most insane connection with like multiple people. The woman with the fiance and the beautiful blue eyes who looked into my eyes and told me that I have beautiful eyes. And then I wished her and her fiance the most beautiful wedding and marriage. And she was fucking over the moon about that. She said thank you to me like 3 or 4 times. She's probably going to go home and tell her fucking fiance. Some guy told me that I have beautiful eyes and I told him I have a boyfriend and he wished us well. He hopes that we have the most beautiful marriage. The husband or the fiance will hear that and be like, wow, this guy seems kind of fucking cool. Like, who's that guy? He hit on my girl and then he was chill as fuck and then he wishes me a happy marriage. Damn, who's this guy? I want to meet him. They're just people, guys and girls. You don't need smooth lines. You don't need to be perfect at this shit. You're just saying hello to your fellow human beings. And sometimes they won't want to talk to you. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they won't connect with you. Sometimes they're not available. Sometimes they're interested, like this woman today. And they want to have a 10-minute beautiful fucking conversation. My God, did we connect over that conversation. We were talking about all sorts of shit, like spirituality. I told her about my handpan that you just heard me play at the start of this. Like, that's the reason I put the handpan, the music that I played at the start of this video, because she just reminded me of that. And I was like, yeah, maybe it's time I start playing this a little more in videos. I'm nervous to do it. I don't think I'm very good at it. But that's because of her. And she told me some instruments that she likes and spiritual shit that she's done. And she's gone on yoga retreats and all of that beautiful stuff. There are wonderful, amazing human beings out there that you can connect with. And they're just waiting for you to connect with them. Go out there. Be a little brave. I promise nothing bad will happen. Go say hi. Whatever your goals might be, whether that's money, relationships, sex and dating, fitness, health, friendships, whatever. We are here to help you make those beautiful goals come to life. Ed did it. Taylor did it. Harry did it. None of them are special. If you're listening to this, you know you're capable of more than you're currently giving. You already want something more than what everybody else around you seems to be content with. You want to achieve more, be more, give more to the world. You know it, and I know it. You're destined for something beautiful. Click the link to the coaching in the description below and let us help you get there. Happiness starts today.